All right, let's dive in here. I promise I'm not going to force mono green unless mono green forces itself upon me. Okay, chat? If they pass us all the mono green cards again, I will be forced to draft them. But I'm not if it's open, it's open and I'm gonna take it. Yes, yeah, the Hooklandia Open is this Saturday. So look, no numbers. Thank you for the 41 months. Rhino, thanks for the 25. 320 packs. I feel like you're missing an opportunity to go full meme and open 420. I think $350 worth of packs will be enough. I really don't want to open 450. I'd prefer to only put in that amount. All right, don't give me green bombs. Don't give me green bombs. Good cards, good cards. Chat, what do you expect me to do when there's a pack 1 Elder Gargoth? You expect me to just like draft one of these other bad cards? Like it's not my fault. Look at this booster pack. This is the best card in the pack. Propa Panda Mister, thank you for the 1.5 years. I appreciate that. Welcome back. We could end up in 2 colors, or maybe we get cut on green from someone else. That pack was honestly really bad. Hey, look, there's no good green cards in this pack, so let's think about what else we could be getting other than greens. I don't think Finale of Devastation is really second pickable. We could take Thrash Threat. This card's actually pretty good. And like this leaves us flexible to continue taking green cards. And it potentially lets us move into red. Like if we end up drafting red, this is also a red card. We could be full on Gruul depending on what we see. There was a Stomping Ground in the first pack we took Gargoth out of, so there's a potential for that to wheel. We are going to do some more deck building today. I've got 1 deck that a viewer submitted, and then I've got 1 or 2 more that I want to build. And if anybody else submits decks while we're cube drafting today, they'll get built on stream today. We could end up being more red. I did ping Discord. Is fight with fire pretty playable? But Fist of the Games is not particularly good. I feel like it's fight with fire. Blatella, thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Enchilada J. Enchiladas are great. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I think Fight with Fire is better than Banefire. Like a pretty reasonable piece of removal. This being green late is fine. Hey, and there's a Cragcrown pathway. Is it too early to draft fixing? Chat, that's a trick question. It's never too early to draft fixing. Lightning Strike? Is it crazy to draft Lightning Strike? I don't hate Dryad Greenseeker either. This card's pretty good. This card's not very good, chat. As the game goes along, people are going to have a lot of lands. This card's really expensive. It's definitely Greenseeker or Lightning Strike. I don't hate taking the proactive Greenseeker. This card generates... Yeah, it's like another bomb. I guess it's the beginning of each upkeep too. Do I want another Bomb Diggity? I feel like I want the curve. I've got 2 removal spells already. That's close. All right, I'll take the reach. This is reach removal. That's true. We have not been getting a lot of good green cards. We could still be at a point where we pivot off of the Elder Gargoth, right? Yeah, like Dragonkin Berserker seems good. This is like an okay stat line that then like turns into an extra threat later down the line. 2 drops that have staying power in the mid to late game. Yeah, red seems really open. Okay, I mean, this keeps us in green-red. Neither of these cards are particularly exciting. I think I prefer Visionary to Gilded Goose. This drawing a card is really good. It doesn't seem like this format's super aggressive, so I don't really know that I really need this early. This is the better dedicated green card too, so like it cuts a green card going to the left, which means we're more likely to get into green in the next pack. This is shaping up pretty okay. This helps us get second green for Elder Gargoth in case we're like base red with a smaller green splash. I have a lot of removal already, so I think honestly I just take this temple again. Morning, Reckless. Final boss, thanks for the follow. Good morning. Yeah, this next pack will have Stomping Ground in it if someone else didn't draft that. So we could be getting a third duel here potentially. Eight cards. So we're gonna get our we'll see if the Stomping Ground wheels. Well, we'll find out if the Stomping Ground wheels eventually. It's appropriate that this person's name is Stoppable because that's definitely what the booster packs are doing here. Man, didn't wheel the Stomping Ground. We wheeled a bunch of good green cards though, huh? Voracious Hydra is just like another decent threat. It's definitely Hydra here, right? Yeah, it's like threat removal split card. Our deck's got a ton of interaction in it, which is sweet. We're only and we've got 7 playables here already, so we're on track in pack 1. What is this non-mono green deck should we file for compensation? Well, you know. And play against creatureless control. Well, that's a great thing about these, right? Like, this is reach, and thrash threat is also a threat in addition to thrashing. Fight with fire could technically be reach too if you kick it. Is Squee better than Finale? I guess the boards get kind of gummy and he gets outclassed. This is probably better, right? Finale's probably better. It's a finisher. Am I going to draft Strixhaven? No, I don't really enjoy traditional Magic Limited. I think it's pretty boring on average. I only play Cube Draft because Cube Drafts are fun. Magic's typical limited formats are very low power level, and I don't enjoy that. No, Magic Arena doesn't have social features like being able to draft with friends. Magic Arena is a very bare bones piece of software that barely has any features. It lets you play Magic, and that's about it. Man, what a crazy pack. Why do I have decisions at this point? I think it's Siege Gang Commander, right? But honestly, all of these cards are great. I think it's Siege Gang. Dougie, thanks for the 34 months. Welcome back. That's crazy. Are like green and red both open? So like the reason why I was considering the 2-drops here is that my curve's a little funky because like I have these in the 2 slot, but Dragonkin Berserker is my only proactive 2 at the moment, so I do really need more proactive 2s. Like I want like 2 to 3 more proactive 2s. I'm really surprised the Stomping Ground didn't wheel based on like how did the Stomping Ground not wheel when I wonder if this person's AFK and they auto-picked the Stomping Ground. Feels like that could have been a thing. Yeah, that is true. There are websites that allow you to coordinate drafts with friends, and then you draft on the website, and then you import your decks into Arena, and you play via Direct Challenge. But Arena doesn't have first-party quality of life features like that, no. Huh. I think it's Beanstalk Giant, right? It's another 3-mana ramp spell. It's also a threat. I've got good 5s. I've been really underwhelmed by Toski in this format. I'd like it if the skew were rotated, but I think I want more threats at this point, and a ramp threat spell card sounds really appealing. Thanks for the 7 months, ballpark. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Man, this pack's pretty bad for us, huh? I don't think I'm a Pelt Collector deck. Do I just like grab Heroic Intervention for the sideboard? I don't think we're a Bastion deck. I think it's just like intervention for the sideboard. Sure, I'm gonna take Pelt Collector. I don't know that my deck wants Pelt Collector right now, but depending on like what 2s and 3s we draft, we could potentially want it later. We could also want to board down against an aggressive deck. I think this is more likely. Yeah, intervention is pretty likely to wheel. The Temple Garden, so we can maybe splash white, could be an okay idea. This does tend to be fixing. No, I've got a bunch of red cards. Okay, Moose, listen, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I tried. I tried to draft other colors. Man, this pack's like really bad for us, huh? I guess we take Old Growth Trome. We're just not super likely to play that on curve. None of these. You want a pathway for a blue splash? I think it's probably Troll. We could grab this and maybe splash it. I'm gonna grab the Binding. We could like board into a Binding too if we play against someone that we feel like we need that effect. Kind of Threat Light. That might be wrong. It might be right to just grab the Troll. Well, like I said, with 2 colors, the Troll casting on 3 is pretty unlikely. We are 100% win rate with Old Growth Troll in our deck. That's true. I feel like the card you cite for the 100% win rate is probably Titan Ape, though. Like, we're 100% win rate with Titan Ape. Titan Ape would be the card we'd love to see in this second or third pack. That's true. There is some doubt, so junding them out is the solution. This is perfect. Really, really want 1s and 2s. Lifecrafter's Bestiary is nice too, but I want proactive plays early. This is our 3rd piece of ramp. Feel of the Dead is there. Is Oko in this cube? Anybody know? I haven't seen him yet, but that doesn't mean he's not there. Oko's not in the cube, that's sad. We take the Temple of Malice, right? For when we want to, in case we want to board in the Binding. Is Oko banned in Brawl? Yeah, our second pack hasn't been as great, but like we've got like 12 solid playables here. And like if we have to play the Binding main, it's not a huge deal. We're only halfway through this pack. Yeah, like, I'm not excited about this card, but it, like, curves early, right? And it gives me something to do with my mana. Technically scales when we sit there on a board stall. Oko is banned in both Brawl and Historic Brawl. What a sad life. Personally, I'm excited to see Oko versus Demonic Tutor and Dark Ritual later on. Yeah, see, so, like, we're getting, like, a 7th pick Tangled Florahedron, so I feel like it's not that we're getting cut on green stuff this pack, so much as these packs have just not been good for green. Unless this pack was insane for green. This card's so good. We're gonna play Oko in an arena vintage tournament later this year, chat. You're gonna be able to dust your Okos off for a Hoaglandia Open. Yeah, wow. Yeah, there's no way these packs weren't just like... Is it Thragtusk or Sawtooth? I think it's Thragtusk. This is a pretty thick boy, though. I don't have a ton of mutate targets is the problem. I don't have an artifact or enchantment interaction either. I don't know. That's tough. It's a shame that pack wasn't early, because like based on how the table's been going, we could wheel the Sawtusk. Oh, you know what? We'll take the egg for when we splash in the binding. Yeah, Duck. We started with red cards in our first pack, and then they just like kept shipping us green cards. I just want to Titan Ape, chat. Titan Ape is my boy. Time Lord, thank you for the 34 months. Welcome back. Good morning. Dicta, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Rogue Intervention wheeled as expected. And we're up to like what, like 15 playables now? So like we're right on pace here. The Old Growth Troll wheeled. All right, let's see if we can keep our 100% win rate with Old Growth Troll. I might want Grimini to board down for curve purposes. We might actually play that card. This card's absurd, right? Just like patently. It's a 5/5 for 6, and it just like grows other things. And these other cards are like, Wolf Willow. What are the odds this doesn't wheel? This probably wheels, right? I feel like I want this Haven. Haven is really good. I think the Haven's likely to wheel. Wow, yeah, just like look at chat. I didn't choose the mono green life. The mono green life chose me, okay? Like this is not my fault. I went into this saying that we were just gonna draft one open and like cut red, go mono green. Maybe. I mean I have like 2 red duels and I have like a beanstalk giant, so like we have plenty of fixing, right? And take this Gear Hulk, maybe we'll wheel the... Oh, man. Yeah, I think the Queen's gonna wheel. I think the Queen's gonna wheel. Man, just everything came together in this last pack, huh? This card. And there's a... just... Man. Alright, maybe we'll get Rootbound Crag or Turn Timber back. I'm not gonna pass up a Shaya. Can I pass up a Shaya? Rootbound, I really like fixing. There's a Dragon Bolt in here too, or Demon Bolt in here too. I mean, even if like the Ashaya and the other ones don't wheel, right? Like I've got Hydra, these. I've got so many bombs already, right? Yeah, like with these three duels and Beanstalk and Cultivate, we just like easily play CGN Commander, no problem. Yeah, we're solidly growing. Like this is not like the last deck. We definitely take. I mean, all right, I'm gonna take the bomb here instead of the Sheltered Thicket. But like, Lord, which bomb? Do you think interaction and fixing are more important than bombs? I think you might be right.
Get out of my way.
All right, we'll take the Chandra. That was close though. It's close. It's close. Yeah, Trip Red's probably ambitious. Man, the red-green Cycle Land would have been nice though. Yeah, look at that. The World Sculptor came back around just like we wanted. Chandra 6 didn't wheel. That was pick 7. Yeah, I don't know. Like we have a lot of cheap things too, so like her down tick isn't necessarily, but she's just like a removal spell that's also a win condition, right? So like she like goes up to 8 and then she can like down tick and murder something. Primal might wield. Primal might wield. Well, shoot. Yeah, chat, like, the Hornet Queen might get picked up by someone that just, like, doesn't have anything else in their pack. Because, like, if Hornet Queen gets back to it's going to be, like, one of 3 cards. Like, two or 3 cards. It could still wheel, but I also, like, wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see it. That was an 11th pick Shatter Skull Smashing. Wide open. We're at, like, how are we the only person at the table drafting red cards? Oh my gosh. Holy crap. How many lands are we playing? This might be like a 19 land deck counting these as lands. We have a what's it called too? We have a Tingle Floor Hedron? Yeah, everybody just like fighting to draft Grixis control. That was a 15th pick of parade. Oh, listen, chat, cube is easy. Cube is easy. Hey, old British champ. Thanks for the half a year. Welcome back. Good morning. Good morning. And where we at? This is 13, 14, 15, 16. This is 15 actual lands. Yeah, I have Tingle Floor Hedron too. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 red, plus Cultivate, plus Beanstalk Giant, plus Paradise Druid, plus Incubation Druid. I think 7 red is plenty. With our other fixing. I have to cut 3 cards here. What are we getting rid of? Like what are my worst? Yeah, Finale's probably a cut. Savage Stomp is probably a cut. You want to cut Porphyros? How many pieces of, let's look at how many pieces of removal do I have? These, if I cut these, I'm on 7 pieces of removal. don't know, like, we're a ramp deck, right? Like, we're gonna, like, kick this fight with fire with some consistency. We could cut old G. Hydra and Chandra are also technically removable. I could board the Abrade out. I could just board the Abrade because it's like not reach. I kind of don't hate these 3 cuts. We lose, it's because we left old growth troll at home. I mean, I have 4 mountains in my deck, chat. Yeah, like I like strike going to the face too. Like this goes to the face, and this roundabout goes to the face in the right situation. It's also just like lets you kill big things. Yeah, I agree. We've got like some slightly less powerful cards, but they're not as flexible. Or they're more flexible. Man, RTX voice is incredible. I don't know if you can hear it at all, but there's a person using a sawzall in the room behind me, and it's mostly getting trimmed out. Or it might be bleeding a little, but like it's loud. It's loud when I hear it. A little bit of it's like an electric toothbrush. Okay, sweet. Yeah, technology is wild. For people that aren't familiar, RTX voice is I type louder. Yeah, that's wild. It's not quite hearing protection loud, but it's like it's like a toothbrush. Yeah, so like what RTX voice does for people that aren't familiar, it's software that in real time filters background noise out of the microphone. So like when my air conditioner is running during the summer, or like there's a toilet flushing up above me, you can't hear stuff like that. Make sure nightmare-inducing laugh off cutter worth it. Yep. Yeah, if you hear like Haley crying, if Haley cries, it cuts that out too. Yeah. But it's the turn it off so we can hear it. it's the difference between it's the difference between being able to stream today and not. I'm sure it bleeds. I'll have to go back and listen because I'm curious to see what it sounds like on the bleed over versus what I hear. All right, let's smack some people with our green red deck. You only really hear it when I talk. Yeah, that makes sense. That it's able to cut it entirely when I'm not talking, but it struggles a little bit. The girl are very angry, chat, and they're coming for you. Yeah, this hand's great, right? It needs a little bit more mana. We've got a Scryland. We guaranteed go of like 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? The game sounds are low from my setting yesterday. Let's fix that. That's better. How much money for a 12-hour stream? Each deck I play usually lasts about an hour and a half, so I don't know, 12-hour stream, just donate for a bunch of decks, we'll make it happen. We're probably gonna do 8 to 10 hours as is Thursday and Friday. It might happen Friday. So the problem is that like Thursday I can't start streaming until 10 a.m. and like doing 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. means that for a good chunk of my stream I'll be during my non-prime time. Like doing long streams is like worse on average than just like doing a lot of consistent streams. I think this might be a spell this game still, huh? I'm gonna play the forest. Because like when you're a streamer, like for example, like when I stream past like 3 p.m. Central, my viewer count drops off a significant amount because I generally speaking don't stream during that time frame. So like as someone who like has a family and a pretty demanding schedule in general, it makes more business sense for me to be live and do my 7 hours consistently rather than like push myself for one long stream and then like take a day off. Swallow Baggin, thank you for the 19 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. So I can attack with this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7. So Thrash is an instant. So I can attack with this, thrash something, and then make a 5/5 dragon on Boast here. So this happens, and then first strike will finish this off. And then I'll get to bolt this in and activate this. I mean, like, if I have a discussion / cover every boneheaded decision Wizards of the Coast makes Toastmaster, would I even have time to play Magic on stream? All right, so do we run Dragonkin Berserker in and make another 5/5? I think I start with Explorer. How much mana? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have 8. So this costs 1 less, so this is 4. So I can't quite Gargoth and this turn. I think I start with Explore. And we're now 1 mana away from kicking this, right? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, someone wanted to cut Fight with Fire in my ramp deck. Do 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 do. I think I block and draw a card because I really want an untapped land. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Yeah, if they hadn't gained 6, that would have been lethal. Wow, that's brutal. That's a bomb diggity. What do I have that turn Timber can hit? I think I'd rather just get a dragon, right? I don't think we're going to be able to beat that. Man, we're one short of being able to guess this. Alright, so piece of removal could be lethal next turn. That'll do pig, right? I like how the cards people wanted to cut were the most valuable this game. Thanks for the 7 months, Fig. Yeah, I know it hits for twice X chat. I just wanted to, in case they had pump spells, their green deck. No, my braid was main deck. Do I need Binding of the Old Gods? Nah, it's just one artifact. I'm just gonna click submit. We can just run them down if they get it again. Yeah, I don't think it's worth messing with the mana. I think we just click submit. I think with how our deck, when we drafted the Binding thinking we might splash it on occasion, we didn't. We like had a really weak pack 2, and then we had a really strong pack 3, so I don't think the splash is likely gonna be a thing that we do. I mean, sure. Needs a red source, but we're on the draw. We've got an Explorer. Jerry, I will have you know that going into this cube draft, we are 6-0 in cube this season. There's a lot of pressure riding on these matches for me to perform. Do we just breed this? Is that too aggressive? Hey, Corian, thanks for the follow. Good morning. Listen, chat, you need to go back and watch this cube draft if you think I force green every draft. I tried really hard to draft something that wasn't green. Oh, Jerry. Can we explore into Incubation Droid here? Is this the deal 4 to something card? Demon Bolt or whatever it is. God, look at that. I even know limited removal. Hey, Samalander. Thanks for the 10 months. Welcome back. Good morning. Good morning.
I like animals better than people.
You and me both, Garrick. You and me both. So if they only deploy one threat here, we can fight with fire it and then Hydra into Garrick. And then next turn we can fight with fire plus Visionary, and then we're just like waiting on another bomb. It might have been right. Maybe I was supposed to be greedy with this game and save it to be a spell. And we drew the extra land on one. Oh, they're just cashing them in, sure. Do we just cast Gearhulk? We just cast Gearhulk, right? Well, it's like put 2 counters on each and start smacking down. We're doing all right, Ferpsy. Thanks for the 23 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I have a pump spell here. Maybe like a lightning strike or an abrade to pair with it. Dragon fire. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to give it more than 6 toughness. That seems fine. This Hydra traded for like 2 beasts. Traded for like a Garrick and a Scorching Dragon Fire. I guess part of the Gearhulk technically traded for it, but it's pretty scary. JK, LOL. Okay, so we're, with the Visionary, we're 2 lands off of... We're 2 lands off of being able to kick Fight with Fire. Bottom this. It's a little bit greedy because that would guarantee I could kick Fight next turn, assuming this lives, but I'd also like, spells are good here too. Yeah, there's just so many lands in our deck. The like bottoming a land means we're pretty likely to still draw another. Yeah, the arena sound. Literally, my only complaint about the arena sound design is that I think it's too sparse. But the parts of arena that have sound design are like actually really well done. It surprises me how many people just like it always makes me sad when I'm watching someone stream arena and like their game sounds are almost off. Despite what many people would have you believe, Arena does a number of things very well, chat. Y'all ready to kick it? Kick it! Bye, friends! You remember when people wanted to cut my Fight with Fire during the deck building portion of this stream? Do you remember, chat? I won't let them forget. Leave Jaya alone! Just gonna pass here with the smashing in my hand. We'll kill the elf with smashing this turn. Yeah, for people that wanted to know how this cube draft went, by the way, this was a 12th pick Shatter Skull Smashing. 12th pick for those of you that weren't here during the draft portion. Yes, pack 3, pick 15 of Braid. We got a Braid as the literal last card in our draft. We got a Braid. It's funny, I remember a bunch of really arrogant Magic players unquestionably asserting that Arena would be more competitive with Draft when you drafted with real players as opposed to bots. There's this really arrogant, egotistical mindset among Magic players that, like, there's this place where, like, perfect Magic takes place, and it just really couldn't be further from the truth. Like, there's people playing bad Magic everywhere at all levels. Like, you literally watch people throw in the top 8 of a Pro Tour because they're just excited and moving too quickly. Saying bots, I'm saying neither is objectively worse or the other, and there's variation in everything. The bots were pretty easy to exploit, sure. That's my secret. I'm always playing bad Magic, yeah, exactly. I'm not playing Magic unless it's bad Magic. God bless. See, at least you know. And knowing is half the battle, chat. Ooh. Oh wait, they don't actually have that many creatures in their bin, huh? They're still dead? Wow, what a weird God Pharaoh's gift deck. That's super awkward. They just didn't draw any threats this game. Oh, they get to crew this, and man, that's a sick combo. It's a shame they're dead. Sick combo. All the deck building stream yesterday to perform well numbers-wise for you. Yeah, the metric on the deck building segment looked a good sense here, Penguin. I got a new job where I work from home full-time. Would you mind linking me your desk when you get them in? I have an uplift desk, and I would recommend literally any other sit-stand desk. The electronics in it are not good. Like, it frequently stops going up and down halfway through. How do you join the subs Discord? Instructions here, Grix. Whoop, if I can type. Nocti, thanks for the 14 months. Welcome back. My desk is, like, functional enough that, like, I don't want to spend, you know, $500 to $1,000 to replace it and, like, rebuild it and deal with getting a giant product shipped. But, like, when the electronics eventually go out altogether, instead of just half working, I'm gonna buy a different brand. No, I would definitely recommend a standing desk if you can afford it. If you're someone that uses your computer a lot, standing desks are worth the ergonomic features for sure. Honestly, when I eventually replace this one, I'm probably gonna look into a crank desk, one that has a manual crank up on it, just because, like, the reviews on them look good, and then there's less things to break on it. I forget what the brand is. There's a brand that people always recommend when they talk about the manual ones. I think I'm just passing here, probably striking this Thalia. Maybe I was supposed to leave the Thalia alone and just play Explorer. I was just supposed to, like, explore into Thragtusk here. Save this for something scarier. Okay. They have a collecting company? Did I enable their Coco? Is collecting company in this cube? Nope, just no place. That's great for us.
I need some kindling. You look flammable enough. No pressure.
It's a little scary. We need to kill them ASAP. Now, Chandra can at least work to keep their board clear, right? Woof. Okay, so
Glad I could help with you.
we get rid of that. I have 8 total mana here. I think we do this for X's 4 and eat one of these. And then we can thrash the next one. I guess if I do this for more, so if I do this for max and do it for 6, it blocks this next one better, but then if they have a removal spell, they can kill Chandra, is the problem. It's probably worth the risk. They could be sitting on removal because they were just passing earlier. Levens! Thank you for the 15 months, I appreciate that. Welcome back. It's close. It could be right to play this and hold up Thrash Thread here. Other land. Yeah, that one's got to go. I think I offer this trade, right? I think that's good for us with this emblem. Obviously, if they have another thing that pumps out a lot of tokens, we're going to be in trouble, but... I don't want to chump block here because Fight with Fire is lethal if I draw it. This is a great draw. Hey, I drew a bunch of lands this game. Thank you very much. Sweet. And now, hopefully, unless they have, like, another something, like, insane level like this or the Angel, we should be able to grind them out with these. Magical Alphabet. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. I really appreciate that. Thanks for keeping me employed. They get to fart this in response, but I have 6 damage on board plus this emblem, right? So like they're just dead 2 turns from now. Yeah, we're just passing and they die. They die in 2 to Emblem plus each gang. Hey, Quibbit. Thanks for the follow. Good morning. Think a Cathar's Crusade Fabricate deck is strong enough for a Stark? No, not even a little bit. He's gonna try and kill them on their upkeep here. Cathar's Crusade might be scary enough that I want this binding. If I want the binding, I have to board in like this plus a swamp. And I have Paradise Druid, Cultivate, Beanstalk Giants. That'd be 3, 4, 5, 6 black sources if I board these in. Do I not have full art swamps in here? What the hell? Is Obelisk... Someone else mentioned Obelisk earlier. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what cards you're talking about. Oh. No? Maybe? I don't know. I guess that solves our problem, huh? I'm gonna be honest, we like last picked this card and I didn't read it. Yeah, that's probably fine. Or did it cut a forest when I added a swamp? I think it did. What am I cutting if I want to do this? This is probably wrong. It's probably just Obelisk. Yeah, I'm just gonna board in the Obelisk. It added 2 mountains too? Seriously? Did it really add 2 mountains to my deck? Wow, that's unreal shitty. I wasn't paying attention to that at all because I was trying to figure out what I was gonna cut. Wow, that's kind of insane. That's like terrible design. Yeah, the auto lands has basically never been useful to anybody that's ever played an ounce of Magic. It's probably useful to people that are new to the game, but like, it's really, really bad to people that understand how the game works. So I get to drop this next turn. What if I fart this and then fight with fire this? I kind of like that. Oh, I could primal light it too? That's probably better, huh? And then I save the fight with fire for later. I mean, I'm at mana to kick it, right? Like, this is mana 9. This makes 3 now. Feels a little bad to not get to play this as a spell, but I need to play the land for Fight with Fire anyways, so it's whatever. Did HA4 get into overlay? It did, yeah. Man, this card, like, this card's been disgusting. Just this entire set. Just absolutely gross. If I cast this, I have to draw a land to play Thragtusk. I think I'd rather just attack with these and cast Swag Daddy. Maybe it's wrong to attack with this, actually. Yeah, it's probably wrong. I'm probably just supposed to not attack with this. Because this is a free block anyways. They're not gonna chump here, because they don't want to give me this back. Yeah, this was wrong. I shouldn't have attacked this. I should have cast Land War Visionary. It's probably not going to matter unless they have, like, a sweeper here. But honestly, even a sweeper is, like, not that good for them, right? It leaves me a Thragtusk token in this, so... They need something that goes super wide here. Fabricate Angel might be okay for them. Tender Shoot Dryad's really good. He said before drawing Fighty Hydra. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Selects is 5. Do. Someone asked if we could do another cube draft. I don't know. I think if we 3-0 this, I just need to retire 9-0. Pretty sure we're just obligated to go out on top. Yeah, like these games have had a ton of great decisions in them. I mean, Limited is just deck building, chat. I don't dislike Limited because I'm bad at it. I dislike Limited, normal Magic Limited, because I find the gameplay uninteresting. What's it called? In other card games, when Hex TCG was a game I played a ton of. Runeterra I've played more recently. Like, both of those games I played a ton of Limited in, because their Limited formats were more interesting than Magic's Limited formats, in my opinion. This is a land, this game, right? So, I've got Explore and Beanstalk Giant to ramp with. this is unfortunate. Now I can't go this into this here. Maybe I was supposed to lead forest on one so I could have strike up on two. Queen Marchesa, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. But I'm playing like 5-color sweet stuff and misclicking. Rough. That's pretty scary. Huh. Phelpsan, thanks for the follow. Is it crazy to hold this? For the World Sculptor? I mean, my opponent already has infinite mana. Like, what do I, like, why am I killing the Incubation Druid? I kill the Incubation Druid, they still have 8 mana, 10 mana, like. Yeah, but like, they're still casting Ulamog with the mana that they have, chat. Even if I kill the Druid. This is gonna be an obelisk plus binding in, huh? For sure, obelisk plus binding in. Is there a way for me to disable? Is there a way for me to disable arena auto-adding lands? Wow, their deck's like probably unplayable without Mirari's Wake in play, huh? How? How do I disable an auto-adding mana? Oh, it's a toggle in the deck builder itself. Weird. I think we're probably dead at this point, right? I can back it in. I guess I have a giant beanstalk giant. Mistra's a card. We'll just deck them with this, chat. It's fine. We'll just deck them with the Diplomat. Yeah, I'm not sure how their deck ever functions if we board in cards that kill this. It's actually just mono green. Alright, so like no joke, I'm gonna try and deck them. They have 14 cards. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are in game 1 of match 3 and we are undefeated. I don't know if I'm supposed to attack to make them draw or not. It's very possible I'm supposed to throw away these 2 plant tokens to make them draw. They have 11 cards left in deck. Alright, we need fight with fire, chat. I think we've died. That 11 cards. Alright, how do I disable auto add lands before it decides to bend me over? Oh, I clicked suggest lands and then it just bent me over completely. Nice, thank you, Magic Arena. You are a trash piece of software. Alright, so I need to cut 4 cards. Thragtusk is probably pretty bad here, right? They're not pressuring me. I wanted the egg too. Yeah, good call. Braid seems whatever. This is 18 lands? I could probably go down a forest, honestly. I can go down a mountain. Let's go down a mountain, actually, rather than a forest. I added a red black temple. Thanks for the prime matza. I've got 17, I have 20 lands basically, because we have Churn Timber. I have 17 actual lands, and then I have Florahedron in this. I could probably go down another land. This is a cantrip too we're adding. You wanna cut my accelerants? I think cutting my accelerants is wrong. Yeah, I think if the opponent doesn't draw their Mirari or like that game was potentially close and my opponent had like Mirari into Sphinx's Revelation, which is probably their ideal start. Not an ideal start for us. This is a pretty yikes hand. Okay, that's a good pickup. It does not look like you're currently sub-managed. The person that asked and said your prime's running out today, do you need to do something? You have to wait for it to run out in order to be able to do something with it. Need to draw a red source next turn. It's unfortunate. Endless Wing, thank you for the 3 years. Welcome back. Constant Hack, thanks for the brand new beta bucks. There's a lot of great people you can send those to every single month here on Twitch. Thanks for sending them this way this month. Yikes. Arena heard you say limited is easy. That's true. I didn't say limited was easy. I just said I wasn't bad at it. Variance happens in all parts of Magic. With this white. This is the part where they play their Mirari's Wake on turn 4 for the second game in a row. Yellow. Fantastic draw, obviously. I mean, they have all the different lands because their deck is like 5-color mush. And now lands are good and spells are good. I think we play Dragonkin Berserker here, huh? I'll force him to have the sweeper. Maybe this is wrong, but it's mana efficient. If this is a follow-up. If we get one attack in with these, we'll be in a great spot. If they sweep this turn, the Siege Gang's probably gonna have trouble cleaning it up, but like if we get one big attack in, Siege Gang can clean up post-sweeper next turn. Unreal Me, thanks for the third of a year. Welcome back. Good morning. Yeah, this is on white, so think of something like Wrath of God here, Day of Judgment or something. Alright, so they get to eat this. So they're gonna take 8 this turn. Yes, the seal away blindness. Field of Dead is online though. They could get back into this game at this point with Field of the Dead for sure. They have like a little bit of interaction and they keep making land drops. They have Golos. Like, they have Obelisk in play that can deal with Dragon. Yeah, I think we're dead. Flooded out a little bit and don't have red for Siege Gang. If we like could fling this turn, we might be in it, but the Field of the Dead. I guess this is technically 8 points of reach. Yeah, I can't fling a goblin this turn though, chat, is the point. They're technically dead to this, but like at the same time, on average, like between Golos in their hand, they should be fine. Sorry for not articulating. I'm aware I could cast this card. I just can't really utilize it with our current mana base. If we had a second red in all of our mana, we would be able to utilize this card efficiently. But because we don't, we can't. Again, Magic's not about the current turn you're playing. Games of Magic are about how do you win the game over the series of a number of turns, chat. What does your plan look like? Is there a rhyme or reason to when Hoots are Saturdays versus Sundays? No, not really. I try and work between both of them. So that way people who can't do Sundays can do Saturdays and vice versa on occasion. Yeah, Fight with Fire is a live card at the moment, for sure. I mean, who said the opponent's deck is bad? It looks sweet. Hey, I think we're dead here. All right, we'll have to be happy with 8-1, chat. And I believe going 2-1 means that we don't even break even, right? How many prizes do you get for going 2-1? Oh, do you exactly break even? 4,000 gold. 4,000 gold is break even. Ah, that's fine. Get that, chat. We got 20 gems. We made 20 gems. It's so profitable. Look at our 2-1. Dominated. I already have all the playable snow cards in Borderless. I guess we have to do another. I mean, that's probably the only choice, right?